Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. So in last episode we killed two bosses in this same arena. If you want to know how that was done, check out the last episode. It went pretty well. We got a slight equipment upgrade with the Ring of Blades +1, which is going to increase the damage that our physical attacks do, which is nice because I'm using a lot of physical attacks. And for this one we're going to be going for the next boss. I mean, we fought a boss in just about every episode, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's been a couple episodes where we haven't fought them, but for the most part we're fighting a boss like every time. But for this next episode we do have to get through a fairly challenging part, I would say, of the game. Not so much the boss is quite easy for this next section, but the challenging part is going to be getting through this like lava castle. Oh, that was stupid of me. I went for that guy to use his attack, and then I backed away too quickly, or backed back in too quickly. So we killed this turtle guy, and get used to them, because we're going to be fighting a lot of them. And the other turtle guy is kind of a jerk, so he actually destroys the bridge here. So you just have to make a simple jump to get across the bridge. I've never fallen there before, but I imagine if you like... Oh no! Auto-targeting system, don't fail me now. Okay, so we'll kill him. We'll go in this door, and there's an interesting thing in here. You'll see a Pharaoh's Lockstone. So you can use a Pharaoh's Lockstone here, and we're actually going to do that. And that will light up, I think, this wall. Yeah, so you can break through this wall and come up here. And what this area is for is if you want to join the Bell Towers Covenant, which is one of the covenants in game. I'm not sure how many covenants there are. There's a decent amount. You want to go down to that bonfire and climb up the stairs. If you don't want to do it, don't go down there though, because you'll have to, there's no way out, there's no like stairway back up, and your character can't jump this high up this ledge, so you'll have to return to the previous bonfire and kill those two turtle guys again. But if you want to do the Bell Keeper's Covenant without having to do PvP online, then that's how you want to do it. You want to climb up there, and there's like NPCs that you can fight to increase your rank in the Bell Towers Covenant. So I've never personally done that before. I've never worried too much about covenants, but that's one way that you can do it. We got the Thunder Quartz Ring, which is increased lightning defense, which is not that handy here. Increasing fire defense is good here. I don't know about the lightning defense. It seems kind of unnecessary, but whatever. So you can see there's like a bunch of platforms and a bunch of enemies here. So this is kind of a scary area, I want to say. Like it's not the easiest, but we can pull this right here. And what will happen is you see those two turtle guys, they're just going to drop straight into the lava, and that's going to kill them. And then we can actually pull the lever back and go straight back up. Now if you want to get the Chaos Fireball spell, I think you want to keep that lever down. I'll explain it in a second. We're going to clear out this area first of enemies, and then we'll worry about spells and stuff like that. But one thing you can do is you can step on this, and this guy will go bye-bye. He'll drop back down. Keep in mind that these platforms, once you drop them down, they don't go back up, so you'll have to do a bit of tricky platforming, like run across these fairly narrow edges. So just keep that in mind, as long as you're okay with that. There's a crystal lizard here. I've never been able to get him just because he... Also, don't step on these pressure plates because they cause lava to come out. Oh, that hurts. So you probably don't want that to happen. We'll kill this guy because he can be super annoying. So there is a lava path down there, and at the end of that lava path is the Chaos Storm spell, which is not very good. It used to be incredibly overpowered and just like absolutely destroy bosses in 1 or 2 uses. I think it received a couple major nerfs, and now it doesn't do all that much damage, and I'm really not that impressed with it. I've used it on every single character I've had so far because I've always kind of like gone down a bit of a pyromancy route, and I've always got it. And how you want to do that is you want to pull that lever again, and then this platform will switch out, and you can climb up that ladder that you can see right there. And at the top is some jugs of water. You can roll into them, get your character all wet, and what that will do is that will increase your fire resistance, and then you also have to have some other fire resistance. There's a pyromancy spell that increases your fire resistance. You can also eat like a small orange burr, I think it's called, which is just an item that increases your fire resistance. There's a lot of things you can do to increase your fire resistance, so you just want to, yeah, and like there's a ring you can wear that increases your fire resistance, so just wear everything possible that helps with that, with fire resistance in general. and then you can run down that path and live. And at the end, that chest that you see there is the item that you want. So anyway, let's go back through here. There's also an area that you can climb up that ladder. There's a mimic chest that you can kill, and it drops something when it dies. I don't remember what it is, but it's probably decent. It's nothing to get too excited about. And mimic chests are pretty difficult. Honestly, if you don't kill them before they pop up, they can really mess your day up. So I'm going to avoid that. There's a dude right here, so keep in mind. This guy has ambushed me before. And you also don't want to fall off here. So I want to get this guy's attention. There we go. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I want to dodge into this corridor here. And he's gonna take a swing at me, and I'm gonna take him down. I'm gonna drink up here in Estus because there is a bonfire fairly soon, and I really don't want to die and do this part again. Believe me, the first time I came through here, I died a lot. And I didn't die a whole lot, like, in this game in general, so dying wasn't really something I was used to, but in this area I died a lot. I can't believe I got hit by that. My dodge rolling is pathetic. Like, just the amount that it doesn't help out that much. Okay, so we'll take this turtle guy out, and he dropped ironclad leggings. You can wear the ironclad armor. It weighs a ton, so you need a really high vitality level in order to do it. But you can wear it, and it looks pretty sick. So if you want to look like one of those guys, if you got to get it as a drop, and if you do, you can wear it. Alright, so we need to take this guy out. We'll try using pyromancy, I guess. It doesn't really do that much damage, but we can use it and kill this guy at range without having to worry about him. And this guillotine here is on a timer, so if you're standing underneath it, when it does collapse, it will kill you, so that's one thing to keep in mind. Alright, now that we've gone through there, there will be some flaming horse head statues. Just wait for them to finish breathing fire. Don't try to pick up that item, because I've tried to pick it up before and died because of it. So what you want to do instead is climb up to the top of here. There's a couple ladders that you can go up. Really easy to miss, because the ladder does like blend in with the scenery fairly well, I would say. And then climb up one more ladder, and we'll be able to turn off the fire in the entire building. So if you remember back to the last episode, there is an item under one of these breathing fire statues at the very start of the castle. That will be turned off as well, so you can pick up that item. And what that item is a key, and it opens up a door somewhere. I don't know where. So that's all I got for you. But we'll use another life gem here. It's our last one. I don't really want to rest the bonfire and respawn the enemies, because I still have all but one of my Estus, so it just seems like kind of a waste. And my weapons are, you know, fairly good charge right now, so I don't think it's necessary. And there's only one more enemy that we have to fight before we get to the boss of this area as well, so we can use pyromancy on him, because the boss of this area, I believe, is very resistant to fire, so there's not much point in using pyromancy. We get a lightning shortbow here, which is okay. We'll back off, wait for him to smack the ground, and take him out with another fireball. So I almost always see summon signs in front of this boss, so hopefully we'll get one. If not, we'll try to solo the boss. The boss is pretty easy to solo, but he's also really easy to die on. Like, it's one of the easiest bosses in the game to fight. His attacks are not very difficult. Yeah, there's no summon signs here, that's weird. Maybe I'm too underleveled for this area, or too overleveled, I can never tell. Usually late in the game, which we're not that late in the game yet, but yeah, late in the game you just don't ever see summon signs ever, for whatever reason. We will try to just one-on-one this boss, I guess. The ring of steel protection isn't going to do a whole much, so we'll probably want the old Leo ring instead, because we are going to be... this weapon counts as a thrust weapon, but you just don't do a whole lot of thrusting with it, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, we'll try this boss one-on-one, and if I die, it's probably going to be to falling in the lava. Because I've died a lot on this boss, usually as a summon myself, not so much as someone fighting the boss, because usually I have a summon and then it becomes really easy. But it's super easy to fall in the lava on this boss. It's not very easy to die, like getting hit by his attacks, but he does have like a lava attack which pushes you back when it hits you, and also there's like lava there's lava all over the place. So yeah, it's super easy to fall in the lava fighting this guy. So he's gonna use fire. None of that should hit us. I'm mostly waiting for him to do that, And then we should be able to... Oh, I'm not doing very much damage with this katana. That's not very good. I'll try the mace, I guess, and see how much damage that does. I've heard this black steel katana is like the hype. Oh, please don't fall in the lava. Oh, no. Okay, we'll try the mace. The mace does way more damage, man. What's up with this? Like, I've heard from multiple sources the black steel katana is hype, and it's like a good weapon, but it's just not doing very much, even with the old Leo ring equipped. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. That's so disappointing. But whatever. We'll get some hits off. I don't know, like, every single time I try a weapon other than the mace, it just does not work out as well as I think it's going to. Because the mace just, I don't know, the mace just, like, works really well with this character, I guess, because you're, like, the priest and you start out with a mace. Maybe the mace and the priest just go together like peas in a pod or something. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Dodge that. I'm not sure how to dodge that attack, to be honest, because I thought I dodge rolled at, like, the perfect time, but I guess not. That's gonna hurt if I fall in the lava. I'm waiting for him to use another attack. There we go. I'm dead. I can't believe I died there. I can't believe I died. This boss is so easy to dodge, and I actually failed. I don't even know, man. But the thing is, you know, I fight some of the hardest boss in this game, and I do, like, completely fine. Then I'll fight, like, one of the easiest bosses in the old Iron King, and I'll die the very first attempt, so I don't even know. I'm one of those weird players, I guess. We're gonna go repair our Ring of Light Protection really quickly, and hopefully get another player to, maybe join us. I'm guessing maybe I just have to level up Dexterity some in order to use this Black Steel Katana. It does have, S scaling in Dexterity, which is really good, which means that leveling up Dexterity should help out a lot in terms of damage, and it's only like +2 or +3 at the moment, so it's not very strong. So we'll try to level it up, and maybe that will help out the weapon's damage. I don't know. Since we're gonna be using the mace anyway, we can switch back to the Ring of Steel Protection +1, because the old Leo ring does nothing when using the mace. Alright. Let's go back to Old Iron Keep. And who knows, maybe there will be a human summon this time, because this is by far the most common boss fight where I see other people summons. But again, I am playing the original Dark Souls 2, and I would say the majority of people who are still playing Dark Souls 2 at this point are probably playing Scholar of the First Sin and not the original Dark Souls 2. So that could be another reason why it's so difficult and so rare to find summons. Remember, we want to switch to Pyromancy here. I guess I can't switch weapons on a ladder, which is fine, because Pyromancy is useless versus the old Iron King anyway, because he's like super resistant to fire, so there's just no point. Knock it out! Oh, he hit me through the wall. I hate that. There we go. One more fire orb should do it. You're done, son. Alright, we killed him. Decent amount of souls from killing him. That's really nice. I will S this up just to be safe, just because if we die, it's probably not going to be due to our health slowly draining. It's, oh, there is a summon sign. I see one. It's probably going to be due to, getting pushed into the lava. I thought there was one. Maybe there was and it just disappeared. I'm not sure. Whatever. Okay, time to try 1v1 this boss again. If I get stuck on the old Iron King, though, I'm going to be, like, really, really disappointed in my Dark Souls 2 skill, although I'm going to poison the mace this time. I remember it was doing like 250-ish damage, so we'll see if it does much more. He just comes out of lava this time, yeah. I will also keep my shield up, so it will probably be a little bit easier to dodge some of these melee swipes. There we go. Oh, he's too smart for me. He just moved his hand out of the way really quickly, which he usually doesn't do. Seriously, dude? Seriously? We're doing like the exact same damage, so maybe we actually like have to get him poisoned or something. Okay, he's gonna fire attack. As a melee character, you just want to chill back here. I've fought this guy as a caster before. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. If that hits me, he'll push me into lava. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so poison doesn't seem to be doing anything at all with the mace, which I'm kind of sad about. But it is what it is, I guess. We'll S this up here just to be safe. So as long as I don't get pushed into lava, I can survive one attack. Am I into the lava? I guess not. Alright, well, you know, not doing a whole lot of damage versus this boss, admittedly. I thought I dodged that perfectly, but whatever. The game has other ideas. We'll Estus up here just because this, I guess we'll not Estus up. I don't even know what attack that is, to be honest. I was kind of like covered by his wings, so. Okay, Estus up. We should be fine here. We just gotta take this slow and learn how to dodge. Oh, that laser really hurts if it hits you, and also it does push you back as well, which is, you know, debatably even more dangerous. Oh, I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I still got hit by his attacks. Oh, don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that constantly fire breaths. Oh, he's being that guy. You gotta get back quickly, because if you stay at too far of a distance away, he just constantly tries to fire breath you, which hurts a lot if you get hit by it. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. I'm not even sure how to dodge that fire attack. I'm sure there's a way. There's like a way to dodge everything in this game, but I just don't know what it is. Is he gonna punch? Maybe not. Oh, he's gonna fire breath again. Oh, don't fall in the lava. Get an opportunity to Estus. I've been using so much Estus on this fight, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Nope, didn't get the swing in. The fire attack. You can stand like really close to him and not get hit by the fire attack and still get an opportunity to oh man, that hurts. You can still get an opportunity to get some hits in during his fire breath attack sometimes, but it is kind of risky, so I'm not going to be doing it. There we go, perfect. And this guy should be down. Alright, so that was really easy. This is probably the easiest Great Soul boss to fight. That's debatable, of course. The Rotten is up there as well in terms of easiness of Great Soul bosses. So, you know, it depends on who you ask. Some people might answer with the Rotten, some people might answer with Old Iron King. Personally, I think Old Iron King probably like has less health and is easier to fight. So, over in that area, there is the path to one of the DLCs, which we're not going to be doing right now. Maybe I'll do them after I finish the main game. I don't know. It depends how the walkthrough is going at that point, how many people would like it to continue, and how I feel about it as well, I guess. So, we will go back to Majula here. We'll see what we can do to upgrade our Black Steel Katana. We're only 18 minutes in, so I guess we'll get started on the next area, but we're probably not going to fight another boss in this game, because we don't really have a whole lot of time in order to do that. So we need 2 large Titanite shards for the next upgrade, and we're not going to get any of those for a while, probably. So I think our best course of action here is going to be first to pop some of these souls and then put a lot of points into dexterity, because this Black Steel Katana scales really well with dexterity, and hopefully when we're fighting non-armored enemies it should do like a lot of damage, especially with this old Leo ring equipped, which I've been kind of hyping up for most of the walkthrough so far, and has admittedly really let us down. But we do have 100k souls, 110k even, to slap into dexterity here. And I don't think I'm going to put any points into like vitality or anything. I think this is just all going into dex. Yeah. That's a lot of points into dex. So this is kind of a gamble, because I'm not, you know, leveling up health or endurance or other stats that admittedly would be really beneficial. But hopefully the Black Steel Katana will be doing a ton of damage now. See, it says it does the same as it did before we upgraded our dex. And it does have lower base damage than the mace. But hopefully with that scaling, because the scaling just means as you level up dexterity, you'll do more damage. And the better the scaling, S-scaling is the best, the more bonus damage you get from leveling up your stats. We'll also burn that Sublime Bone Dust that we got after we killed the Old Iron King. And the 2 bosses that we have left is Duke's Dear Freya, which I said, or 2 Great Soul bosses we have left, I should say. Duke's Dear Freya, which I said I was going to do last. And the other one, which I can never remember for some reason. So we'll head off to the next area, I suppose. And that is going to be Oh man, I'm so bad at remembering some things sometimes. It's going to be after the Lost Bastille, so we'll head to the servants' quarters in the Lost Bastille. And it's called the Lost Sinner, is the name of the boss. Debatably one of the more difficult bosses in the game. I found this is one of those bosses, if you watched the last episode, if you saw how I dealt with... Oh, is there an enemy here? There is. Oh man, only 196 damage. Man, with all these points in dexterity, this is very, very disappointing. Again, my Black Steel Katana isn't level up a whole lot, so it's not a super high level yet, but so far, man, I gotta say, it's not doing a whole lot. So I'm a little bit disappointed with this weapon up to this point. We'll get a Priest Chime. You can use a Pharaoh's Lockstone here, and what that will do is that will open up another one of these Bell Tower Covenant things. The one that I talked about in the Old Iron Keep earlier. Same deal here, except here is like a major PvP hotbed. So if you're looking to like kill other players and stuff, and level up your Bell Tower Covenant that way, this is where you do that. And you can also... oh, we need to equip the old Leo ring, which should help out a lot with some of our thrust counterattack damage. I believe this does count as a thrust weapon. It does say it's slash thrust. That's really hard to say. Like, that's definitely a slash attack. I guess this one counts as a thrust attack, the power attacks. Okay. We can roll with it. Okay, he will try, and he will fail. There we go. Took him out. It did take 3 hits, which I'm a little bit sad about. Also, the attack animation is kind of slow on this weapon if you do a power attack with it. So, it'll take a lot of getting used to this moveset, I think, before we'll be able to use like the Black Steel Katana effectively. Also, the next major boss that we're facing is going to be an armored boss. So, I'm not sure how the Black Steel Katana will fare against it. We also want to close this door because there's an item behind it. There we go. Not bad. So there are going to be a lot of, I'll just say it right now, exploding zombies in this next area. So that's why you want a weapon that slashes quickly. And admittedly, we can completely skip them now that I think about it. I think you can anyway. Oh no, never mind. I don't think I've ever been down this path for whatever reason, but what's over here? Maybe some items. Usually that's the case. We can walk on some rooftops. We could jump over there and get an item and then climb up into who knows where. But we'll try it. It was like a perfect jump and we just barely got it. So you really got to time that jump very well if you're going to make it over that gap. And we'll climb up here. And I've never been up here before. I don't know why. I've just completely forgotten about this path every time apparently. And what's in here? Oh, this is frightening. This is the area that we're gonna go anyway. So there will be a lot of these exploding zombies, which are terrifying. They're absolutely terrifying, especially when you open up this. There's like 3 exploding zombies past these 2 gates, and they just slowly open. You're slowly realizing what's about to come at you. If the fireballs one-hit them, though, that would be pretty decent, I think. We'll see if any of the zombies charge at me, and maybe if like 1 or 2 charges at me, that would be a lot easier to deal with than all 3 at once. Or none could charge at me. I'm pretty sure one of them will come pretty soon. Come on, bros. Oh, there we go. One of them got aggressive and is coming. So if these fireballs one hit them, they do. Okay, I think that's an easier way to deal with these bros. Okay, we got another one. This is like an equipment degradation zombie as well. The ones that have like, you know, tan stuff in their chests. They will degrade your equipment if they hit you. So these guys are really kind of dangerous. But all these zombies will attempt to jump on the ground right next to you and explode. And if they do that, they hurt. So watch out. Okay, there should be like some zombies in those pots down there. We will try to push that off the edge. Oh, and hit ourselves. And they should be coming down at us, so I'm going to run back through here. Get the zombies to come at me. Maybe single file, one at a time, and they're a lot easier to deal with that way. There we go. You can just melee these guys and time your attacks right, and if you do that, you're really in no danger, but the reason why I don't do that is because there's several that come at you at once, and I do get a little bit intimidated, I'm not going to lie, so we can come through here. Is there anything? This looks like a... Yeah, I was going to say, this looks like a great location for a secret wall. Turns out there is indeed a secret wall here. And there's another one somewhere. There we go. And I think there's just like a chest in here or something. Oh, no, never mind. This is an area where you can get some items. You can actually pick up some pretty decent stuff. But you do have to do some jumping in order to do that. So I'm not, like, the biggest fan of all time. Bracing Knuckle Ring, I don't know what that does. We'll check that out really quickly, I suppose. It may just be like curse resistance. Slows equipment degradation. Okay, that's useless for the most part. You can jump over there, you can grab an item, and you can also walk along the edge of this wall here, and you can eventually pick up a shield. I'm not going to do it because I'm probably going to die, and I'd rather not die right now. And also, the equipment just isn't that useful for the type of character that I'm using right now. It depends on how you're playing the game and what your playstyle is and all that, but for me personally, it's just not very useful. Is there anything in here? No? Okay, well. Now we do need to head up the stairs, which is kind of scary, admittedly, because there's more zombies up there, as you may expect. I'll try melee against them, because I only have 6 uses of spells. So, we'll kill this guy. We'll kill this guy. Okay, and you can hear like a lot of chains rattling and stuff, which is just, oh, it's so scary. I hate these guys so much. They're really not that bad if you think about it, but at the same time, they're like the most terrifying things in history. Oh, there's one coming at me. Run! Okay, just take it slow. Chill out. I think there's 6 exploding zombies up here. There's either 6 or 5. So I saved like the perfect amount of spells to kill all of them. And we really... Oh, there's 5. We really don't want any of these guys to go off, to pop, because we want to talk to this NPC up here. We're going to kill him as well. Alright, so there's a dude here. We talk to him. We use a fragrant branch of yore. And he is turned to stone. And this is one of the reasons why I bought a fragrant branch of yore, I believe, in the last episode. Or maybe it was earlier. No, it was the last episode. And to open up this door, I believe you need the Gargoyles key, which you get from killing the Bell Gargoyles, which you have to go into that multiplayer PvP area. So if you want to kill the Bell Gargoyles, they're not that difficult of a boss if you're later on in the game like we are now. But if you want to do it, you pretty much have to turn online off, because otherwise you just get invaded constantly, and you can't really get to the boss room. It's annoying. But we can talk to this guy. He is Straid of Orifice, I think. I hope his name isn't Straid of Orifice. Olafus, that's it. That would be really awkward if that was his name. But we get the Mock Gesture, which is one of the better ones. So we can trade here. You'll see buy item and trade. You can buy some spells from him, some pretty good ones, in fact. And also some rings. Increases intelligence. Yeah, the rings aren't exceptional. But you can buy... One item that I'm going to want to buy here is Flame Swathe, which is a pyromancy. And it's a really good pyromancy, so I'm going to want to purchase that. But you can also trade boss souls. All these weapons are boss soul weapons, so you do need souls, and I've been like popping souls all game long. So I don't really have any boss souls just because none of those weapons are that great. I think one that I did talk about that's alright was the soul of... We're also going to light this bonfire. But keep in mind, when you rest this bonfire, all those exploding zombies will return, and you want to be really careful using melee here, because you can swing at the exploding zombies and you can hit Straid here and you can kill him. He doesn't have that much health, and if you kill him, he's not coming back, so that's something to be really careful about. But yeah, that can happen. But we're not going to worry about any of those boss soul weapons. Man, I'm trying to remember what the boss was that I fought in the last episode. I don't want to die here, so I'm actually going to S this up. Kind of sad, I know. You probably just want to hold your shield in front of you while running along this causeway, and it'll be a lot easier. But you can use the I don't know what his name is, the flame dude that we fought in the last episode, that guy. You can use his soul to create a kind of decent two-handed sword. But yeah, none of the boss weapons are that great, so I wouldn't worry too much about them. I wouldn't be too upset with yourself. Oh, there's a summon here. I have never seen a summon here before. So you know what? We're going to summon him. Ivish. Oh, the summon sign disappeared. Yeah, probably because, like, no one uses summon signs in this game, so if someone does, everyone freaks out and they're like, holy crap, there's actually a summon sign here. I don't know where this guy came from. We'll kill him. I kind of want to go back to... Yeah, we're going to go back to Majula really quick, because we're not going to fight the next boss in this episode anyway, and this next boss is pretty difficult, so... we'll see. But before we end off this episode, one thing that I do want to do is I want to buy some items from this lady. We're going to buy some life yems, 20 of them, so I'm stocked up on life yems. And then I think if you talk to her, she'll give you a covetous silver serpent ring +1, which is a ring that I almost always use because it increases the amount of souls you get. It's just an upgrade over the regular one. And I don't remember where we got that, but it was early on in the game. So this one is just going to, yeah, increase the amount of souls that enemies drop, so it's handy. Alright, so in the next episode, we will be doing the Lost Bastille, or whatever that area is called, the Salt Fort, that we just unlocked, that bonfire. We're going to be doing that area and fighting the boss, which is another great soul boss, and one of the more difficult bosses in the game. We'll probably be fighting it solo, because it's very rare to see summon signs anywhere. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Farewell.